It's time to meet the players.
Introducing Martin Popeye Jones.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm going to finish cause I keep living. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. I'm one of the soldiers which takes all polluters. What takes on the up and square. Right lips and I bust.
Introducing Baz the Grafter Andrews.
Rocksteady beat of madness, one step beyond.
'All the best, Baz, yeah?
Well, here we are on the final week. This Silver League, which has already been won mathematically by Jordan Roberts. Mathematically, 15 legs ahead of Rich Malson. Rich Malson can only pick up 3 points maximum, putting him tied. But the plus 15 leg difference automatically gives 26. That win to Jordan. Even if Rich beats Jordan 3-0 tonight and goes on without dropping a leg, that only works out at plus 14.
45.
In the swing of it for Rich, so the league is over. So Rich and James Johnson are fighting for that second place. There's only 1 point in it. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting tonight. So, on to the first one. We've got Martin Jones from Wales against Barry Andrews from Pluto. Now, Barry has been struggling the last 5 weeks of this competition, and making it the last week and it being back to the 501. I'm expecting Barry to pull something out of his rectum tonight.
$41.
So Martin digging the 22, 45, 23, 22. Baz is 56 ahead.
59.
59 coming in there from Martin, leaving him, putting him 3 points ahead here. Barry could do with a ton.
40.
Oh, 64.
Only a 40 there from Barry, but it does keep him ahead.
26.
26 from Baz. So Martin's now dropping behind Barry. He needs to deal with this
45.
one. It's like a solid. It's a 45 there from Martin. What can Barry do now?
100.
Ton coming in from Barry there. That's better from Barry. Now Martin wants at least a 60 to leave a checkout here, and he's not done that. He's only another 45. So Barry will have 6 darts at this 167.
97.
97 leaves 70. Will he be going for the treble 10 or the treble 18? 95 coming in from Martin Jones there.
Darts, fine.
Cheers.
70 left from Barry. Which way is he going to go?
30. Terrible.
30 scored. So he's leaving himself on double top. Now, we know Martin can check out, but will Martin hit this here? He's definitely gone the wrong way on that 96.
Fuck off. 74.
Unlucky, mate.
Throwing for the treble 18 with the first dart.
Fuck. 30 scored.
I think the comment made earlier about Martin being best friends with Erico D'Souza.
19.
Could be a realistic one there. Man puts in a
First
19.
start, Mark.
First dart from Barry there. Barry takes the first leg and on Martin's throw as well. So Barry, a dirty one dart leg from Barry. That might be his best leg in the last 5 weeks.
$40.
So 40 from Barry there. Matt will want to get his steal back immediately. I don't think Barry's going to let him, to be honest. Matt only hits a 40.
Hang on, Mark. I've just dropped my dart.
No problem.
Uh, 63.
63 there from Barry. I think Barry had dropped his dart and then went looking for his throw. 41 there coming in from Martin. So Barry currently ahead in this second leg.
Drop, mate.
It's an 81. I apologise.
Oh, fucking hell. 23. Where's my other dart?
23 there from Baz. And Martin comes back in with 45. So Martin's currently 40 points ahead of Barry Andrews.
70.
I think that was a 70 there from Barry. Yeah, it was a 70. Put him ahead. I think Barry needs to pull something out on his next throw. Yeah, there's only a 26 there from Martin. Barry back in the lead with that poor throw coming in from Martin.
Oh, come on, Mike. 26.
And Barry follows that 26. Anything you can do, Barry can do better there, Martin.
38.
38 there from Martin. So Barry's only 8 points behind.
77.
And a 77 there from Barry. He'll leave himself on 202. Martin drops towards 19. That's looking like another poor throw from Martin there. Oh no, it's a 64. That is in the treble. So 5 points in it.
134.
134 smashed in there from Barry Andrews. That's a brilliant shot there from Barry. Leaves himself on 68. Will he go for the treble 16s or will he go for the treble 20? We'll find out.
Yeah, second dart, Mark.
Second dart there. Well done to Barry on that leg. Martin was up his behind it the whole way until the last 6 darts. Martin starts now. Can Barry clinch this with a 3-0 win?
$26. Stay good. Crazy fucking dance.
So Martin starts off with 26.
140.
140 from Barry. I think when Barry went to find his dart, he did find his throw. 45 coming in from Martin.
Ah, 45.
$39.
45 coming in there from Barry. Barry again follows Martin with that 45. He won't be wanting to hit the 39 though.
66.
That's a 66. You get hearing his laugh there.
45. Fucking shit, Martin. Where's the ball?
Another 45 from Martin. Martin's just struggling this week.
Come on. 29.
29 coming in from Barry. Still leaves him well over 100, 125 ahead.
85.
Darts,
And
mate.
Martin's throw. It's an 85 there, putting him within 40 points of Barry. But Barry needs a 60 or a 51 to leave himself on the checkout.
82.
It's an 82, and he does leave himself on the checkout. 149. Or 139, my apologies.
85.
Darts,
And that's
mate.
looking like a nice 140 there from Martin. No, it's another 85. Not leaving himself on a finish. So Barry has 6 darts at 139.
Ah, that's terrible. 40.
40 scored, leaving himself on a dicky number on a 99. That's 75
80.
scored there. It's looking like an 80 from Martin. Leaving
Darts,
himself
mate.
at 96 and going
Yeah.
ahead. So 99 here from Barry Andrews.
42. 47. Middle one, that's it is.
60.
47 there. So Martin's left himself on 36. Barry's on 52.
Yeah, third dart, Mark. Double 10.
Third dart from Barry Andrews to clinch that with a whitewash of Martin Jones. Martin Jones not playing
Mark.
particularly good tonight, but Martin Jones has had a good run in
Keep
the
plugging
the
away,
tournaments
mate. It'll come
over
back.
the last 7 weeks.
Never mind,
And Barry Andrews has actually won a
onwards and
game.
upwards. Thank you very much and good luck
Barry
for the
has
rest.
won.
Bye,
Cheers,
yeah.
Yeah.
Mark.
Game.
You take care, mate.
Which
See
is
you later.
brilliant.
Cheers, George.
Yeah, see you later, Martin.
So Martin,
Bye,
Barry pushes on to the next round.
started actually.
It's time to meet the players.
Introducing Rich, the Magic Man, Maslin.
Y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights.
Introducing Jordan, the Robot, Roberts.
Lost my mind and lost my goal. Not giving in. I'm not giving in. I'm not giving in. Ooh, I'm not giving in.
Sound.
What do you think?
I think he's turned me on. Rich Malson to throw first in this one. This is Rich Malson needs to beat Jordan here
Ah, fuck's sake, 30.
to try to secrete his second place in the league.
41.
So Rich goes off for the 45 and 41. Jordan 30-40.
81.
Rich does need to beat Jordan, as I've said, to try to secrete his second place in the league. An 81 there from Rich, and Jordan goes in one better.
55.
55 coming in from Rich to leave 279, putting 70 points clear of Jordan.
60.
Jordan said before he hasn't thrown a dart all week.
59.
I could say he's not thrown a dart all season, but the league table would say different. And a 59 there from Rich to leave 220. 45 from Jordan. Rich only putting a 28 in there, not leaving himself on a checkout.
95.
95 from Jordan leaves himself on a 149. So Rich will be looking for a big score. Yeah, that's 40 scored from Rich. That's 45. So 147 for Rich. 2 points in it.
Uh, 89. I'll turn it down a little bit, mate.
And 89 from Jordan, leaving himself on 60. So Rich sat on 147. 60 scored. 59 scored there from Rich, leave 88. So Jordan coming in for the 60.
Yeah, second dart, Rich.
Second dart there from Jordan. Single 20 double tops. Only 23. Jordan's throw. Jordan goes 1-0 up. John starts with a 45. Which looks like he's got into the treble 20s there. So 80, no, it's a 64.
Uh, 40.
And only a 40 there from Jordan. That opens the door for Rich here to try and
50.
Punish that throw. 50. 145 from Jordan. Puts Jordan back in the lead, but only 16 points ahead. And Rich has got 3 darts.
140.
Good darts, mate.
So a nice 140 from Rich Malson there.
Oh, fucking hell. What have I scored there? Treble 19, double 19, 5.
100. 100 scored there.
57.
It's 100 from Jordan.
87, 90,
Fucking hell, what have I
95.
scored there?
100, isn't it?
It's
What do you say, sorry?
it's
100,
100.
100?
I think
100.
so, yeah.
102?
No, it was 100, I think.
No,
Was it
100.
57, 38?
And 5?
Yeah, 100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100.
100. There you go, thank you.
And Jordan needed that, but Rich still way ahead
59.
with these darts as well. Put him even further ahead. Leave himself on 188. Jordan needs 101.
Hello. Sorry to disturb you, guys.
Alright.
Unlucky, mate.
Straight past it.
60.
Well, it's 17 from Rich. I leave 171. John comes in with the 60 to leave 181. 25 there from Rich, but Rich is now want to check out.
80.
I said 80 there from John. So Jordan leaves himself 45 points clear. So Rich won at 146.
80.
That's looking like a 59 there from Rich. Nope, it's an 80 there from Rich to leave himself 66.
59.
59 leave 42 for Jordan. And can Rich check this out? Goes for the treble 10. That's looking like a... Oh, no, it's a treble 6 or a single 6. So 18 scored, that leaves 48. Single 16, it should be double 16. And very close there from Rich Maslin. Unlucky. So Jordan will come back for the 42.
Oh, wow. 24 left.
Jordan's left himself on 25.
27 scored.
27 scored, leaving himself on 15.
Second dart, mate.
Yeah, good dart, mate.
Second dart there from Rich. He steals that leg back from Jordan Roberts there. So on Rich's throw, single 5, single 20, single 20.
$100.
100 there from Jordan.
$100.
Good darts.
And we have a running out of time system coming up on Jordan's PC. So another 100 from Jordan. Thank you.
140.
Rich peppering them treble 20s at the moment.
Last darts, Rich.
Smashes in, winning in the 140. Rich Maslin wants this game.
11.
And then 11 from Jordan. That's opened the door for Rich Maslin to take this.
44.
44 there from Rich. He's 118 ahead.
45.
45 from John. John definitely needed a ton plus there. Pull himself back into it.
94.
It's looking like a 58 or 92 from Rich. I think it might be a 90. No, it's a 94, sorry. You know, so it's 78.
81.
81 there from Jordan. That leaves himself on a checkout. Oh, and Rich has
Unlucky,
plugged in a
mate.
58. Very unlucky there from Rich Maslin.
$49.
49 there from Jordan, leaving himself on 115. Got to be looking for the 19s if he comes back. And Rich goes just outside.
Next door.
And that's looking like...
Unlucky.
Look, it's not. He's missed.
That's close.
Very unlucky there from Rich.
Ah. 25. Fuck's sake.
Only 25 there from Jordan.
First start, mate.
Comes in and looked like
Yeah,
Rich has
good
taken
start,
the
Bar.
first start.
Good, mate.
And Rich steals that leg as well. Jordan's throw. Rich is 2-1 up.
$85.
85 there from Jordan.
Ah, 30.
Only a 30 from Rich Maslin. But Rich Maslin will have the darts in the deciding leg if it goes there.
70.
70 coming in from Jordan. It's good scoring there from Jordan.
100.
60 there from... Oh, it's a ton there from Rich.
81. Come on, keep him straight.
And an 81 there from Jordan, leaving himself on 265. He'll definitely be dropping for the 19s on this next throw.
85.
Rich looking like a 66 there from Rich. No, sorry, it's an 85. It wasn't in the one.
85.
And an 85 from Jordan. I don't understand why he didn't drop for the 19s there, for the 95. But he is ahead here, so 45 there from Rich to leave 241, leaving himself 61 points behind Jordan.
118.
118 from Jordan, leaving himself on 62. That's a good throw there from Jordan. Just needs a treble and he's not hit it. He's only hit a 60. So Jordan has 6 darts at this 62 to level it up. Will he take that opportunity?
Yeah, third dart, Rich.
And third dart, it's now 2-2. And we're going
Best
to a
of luck for the
decider
last leg, mate.
first decider of the night. So it's first place against second place, champion against possible runner-up. And it's Rich Maslin's darts.
95.
Good darts.
Rich Maslin coming in strong first with the 95.
85.
And Jordan follows it up. He's on 10 points behind. So Rich is going to try and
100.
move forward. That's looking like a solid ton there from Rich.
Good dart.
It is a ton.
No. 25.
25 from Jordan.
85.
Good darts again, mate.
Good, mate.
Struggling. 30.
And an 85 there from Rich. And Jordan is struggling now.
Oh, sorry, mate. 63.
$85.
And an 85 there from Jordan. So Rich has control of this leg. It's at 158. So looking like 80 scored there. 83, I think that is scored there from Rich. It is an 83, leaves 75. Jordan needs a 180 plus. A 140 plus, sorry.
Finish me off, mate. 6.
And only a 6 there from Jordan.
That's even worse. 57, 60, 65.
I'm
shit.
just
What
trying to
have I done
recover. Or wonder how Jordan's hit a 6.
60.
16, John still not on the checkout
Great
after
start,
18.
mate.
This looks like it's over here.
Yeah, Rich, well done, mate.
And it
Class
is
league,
over.
that
And
was.
Rich second place.
Good,
Rich
mate.
is now cementing
Bit
his
more like it.
second spot.
You know what? I
And
have
that's
every game on
actually-
the YouTube League.
That is a
Yeah,
brilliant
That's
win
the one
there
that I've
from
enjoyed the most, even though I lost.
Rich Maslin. And
Yeah, it's quite
80%,
close, actually. Fair.
80
Really good
average
game.
for his first 9 there from
Yeah,
Rich.
both average over 60, so it's good standard.
Yeah, your
Well,
first
only
9, mate. Fucking 80. That's good, that is.
63 overall.
Yeah. But it's
You can book that up. He'll be hitting in mid 70s every single game.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed that though. Rich, you deserved it
Yeah.
as well. Played class the last leg.
Thanks, man. I think I got spurt. I
Well
could
done
hear
to Rich as he
right
moves
at
through
start.
to the
I got
next
spurred
round,
on by
and
the
Rich
fact
will
that-
play Baz.
saying Rich Maslin needs to win this to guarantee himself second. I was right, I'm beating him.
And Baz Andrews stop
Alright,
Rich
then, mate.
Maslin.
Best of luck for the
All right,
next
mate.
couple of rounds.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Alright, see you later, mate.
See you in a bit. Cheers, mate.
time to meet the players.
Introducing James JJ Bullseye Johnston.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in.
Introducing David the Poodle Hood.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we got your disease. The jungle. Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, these next three alive. Okay, James. Good luck, pal.
Good luck, fella.
$60.
Solid odds. Oh, 47.
Oh, here we go with the third one. It's David Hood against James Johnson. And my prediction is the way James Johnson's been playing is James Johnson's win, but Dave has been playing well.
Really?
But not as well as James Johnson. James Johnson does need to put his
59.
ideas up, though. Apparently in 59 with that lucky last start on the treble 19.
60.
Solid again.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, 43.
60 coming in from there, from Dave.
Without wait.
45.
46 from James. That's looking like a 30 there from David.
Hey, 81.
81 there from James. That's better from James.
We'll one straight to the treble. 100.
Good that.
Thanks, pal.
From there,
46
from David. 46 there from James. So, David 30 points ahead.
85.
That's
right.
$55.
85. So David's left on 110.
It's a bit messy. 27.
Lucky. Okay.
So James has left himself with a big fish. David only comes in with a 27. This is where David does
22.
struggle.
Oh, look at pal.
But only a 22 from James.
$43.
So Dave Hood, has he left himself on a finish? He has.
132.
James is struggling again. He's at the 132 to leave double eight. So Topsy for Dave Hood, and that looks like he's pegged in the first start.
Well done. I didn't do anything.
And Dave Hood takes the lead. 1-0 to
Even
David
then, I
Hood.
hit 12 first. What's that about? Well done, Bess.
Lucky.
Ah, 58.
So James goes off with a 58.
41.
Dave's response is
James.
41.
43.
James Johnson is just all over the board at the moment. James Johnson just needs to stay on them 20s.
100.
Good darts.
Okay.
$100.
Well done, pal.
20 each there coming in.
27.
Okay. 46.
Got David banging in a 27. So that leaves James is ahead, but he's not ahead by much. It's only 89, 79 even.
85.
That's.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, can Dave pull that back?
Yeah, 66.
He can.
One good dart at the end.
James bangs in a 66 to leave 188. So David needs 78 or more to leave a checkout, and he's definitely not hit 78 there.
Oh, yeah.
30. So James
32.
Try and consolidate this now, but he only hits a 32.
$78.
Good darts.
Come on.
Where are you fucking going?
78 there.
21.
Put him back ahead. James is just all over the board at the moment.
45.
$83.
Yeah, no set up again. Wasn't felt.
Solid 83 there from James to leave himself on 52.
Oh, fucking hell, that's close, isn't it? 31 left. Okay,
No idea.
67, 72, 79.
What David's hit there?
Okay.
Oh, James. Yeah, third dart.
Yeah, well done, mate. No complaints.
52, yeah.
Good luck for now.
And James is eventually taking
Good luck,
it.
Ian, JJ.
James does need to pull his finger out now. It's back to Dave's throw. It's 1-1.
100.
Good darts.
Thanks, mate.
30.
Oh, please. 41.
Where are you going? 59.
From Dave. James replies with a 30. Dave fires in a 41. James fires in a 59. This is looking
60.
ominous here for David Hood to clinch this leg. And James Johnson's definitely not been practicing.
44.
44 there from James. 68 behind after 9 darts.
36.
$42. Wow.
36 there. 42 from James.
You know, 25.
It's getting a bit scrappy.
Yeah. 81.
25 there. And James comes back into the leg with an 81.
Oh, 35.
Oh, so there for Dave.
75.
Good darts.
Thanks, mate.
75 opens the door there for James.
40.
But he only puts in a 40.
Fucking awful. 26.
So Dave sat on 164. Puts in a 26.
60.
James comes in with a 60 to leave 145. He's back in the leg again. So 138 from Dave Hood.
100.
That's
So it's looking like a 60 from Dave as well there to leave 78. No, it wasn't. It was a ton.
Yeah, 24.
24 from James. So 38, double 19. He's gone single 10. He's gone double 14.
Score the wankers double
Outside
for a
on
reason.
both darts there.
10.
So he's leaving himself on 28.
Oh.
He's missed the treble
41.
17. It's 41. So he leaves himself on 80. So he's hoping that David Hood misses this.
Second dart,
It looks
mate.
like he's missed it with the first two. He's hit it in the second dart there.
Oh, missed the fucking single number to leave 32. Shocking. That's Woody.
Shit
Good luck,
happen.
mate.
Good luck, fella. Oh, God.
Oh,
Great
Yes, it was
darts.
the first dart. Understand how that could possibly be the first dart when you throw on 2, but okay. So it's 2-1 to David Hood. Yeah, James Johnson
59.
leads 2 legs on the spin.
60.
60 there from Dave. So 59 from James. 60 there from David Hood.
100.
Charge, pal.
That's a solid ton there from James. This is what James needs.
41.
And that's looking like a ton follow up there from Dave. Well, it wasn't. It was a 44.
100.
My miscalculations.
Again,
It's
well
another ton there from James. James is now pushing ahead in this leg.
45.
45 from Dave. So
87.
James is 113 points clear, and that pushes
Coming to
him
the ball now,
200 points
JJ.
clear now. This looks like James Johnson
It's too late there.
could be tying this one up. Another bounce out there from Dave
61 with
Dodds.
2.
82.
61. That's an 82 there, leaving 73. So James Johnson will definitely come back.
41.
Possibly 6 darts at this, and that's looking like it will be 6 darts. Dave Hood hit to 45, leaves himself 249. It was a 41.
Oh, where are you going? 57.
No sleeve.
So 57 scored there from James.
Oh, you got plenty at this, pal. 78.
Oh, James.
78 there from Dave.
No.
Fine.
12.
And James, this is not what James wants. So Dave Hood now is going to be on a checkout after these
99.
3 darts. It's looking like a 99.
First dart better.
Yeah, well played.
Oh, that 76 was not looking like I wanted to give you a shot at it.
Well, it all comes down to this one, pal.
And
All
James
the best,
Johnson
mate.
levels
Good
it
luck
up for the second
Yeah,
game in a
good
row.
game.
We've
Win or
called
lose,
one
good
of
game,
the
mate.
deciding leg.
Good
So
luck.
it's Dave Hood
Good luck,
to
fella.
throw first. Final leg. James Johnson does need to win this one.
100.
The darts.
After Richard Maslin's win against Jordan Roberts. But David goes off with a solid ton.
55.
Only a 55 response from James.
100.
The darts.
Thanks.
Oh, James. 45.
And another ton there from David Hood. And David Hood's doing what Richard Maslin did to
26.
Jordan Roberts earlier. Brought it back at 2-2 and then absolutely decimated Jordan in the final leg.
44. What
44 there from James. This is not good enough from James here. It's on 88 points down.
41.
Looks like another 41 there from Dave Hood. 26 followed by 41. That all does open the door for James, but he does need a ton plus, and he's not going to get the ton plus, as he only plugs in a 42.
100.
The darts.
So Dave Hood comes
60.
in for a ton, leaves a 134 checkout, a 60 from James. It's going to give David here 6 or even possibly 9 darts at this.
39.
It's looking like a 58 there from David Hood to leave 86, 76 even. No, it was only 39.
Oh, what a time to do it.
Where's James pulled that from? James pulls out a 140 to put David Hood under some pressure.
That's awful. 29.
It looks like a poor throw there from David.
I've
So James should be looking at the 19.
What a dick. 39. Unbelievable.
Should be looking at the treble 19, and instead misses the board completely.
What the fuck is that in? That's in treble 1. So that's 51. That leaves a ridiculous 30.
So David's left himself on 38.
15 left. 51 scored.
Unlucky. Checking 3.
And he's hit it. James Johnson comes from the brink of nowhere.
Stole it.
It's okay, mate. That's the game.
He's sat 160 pounds down.
You went off like a rocket in that leg.
Bangs in a 140, a 39, and checks out 76 in 3 downs.
Wow. Bye.
That is very cruel on David
Hood
Hood
there.
there.
At the end, isn't it? After the
But
the 2
never
after
mind.
the 301.
James
Nothing
Johnson
in the
keeps
game,
second
mate.
best
Nothing in the
hopes
game at all.
on this one.
Thank you very much.
That was entertaining. Yeah.
Oi.
I ain't shit, am I, after all? Anyway, good luck, James. See you soon, pal. Thanks, Jordan. Go, mate. Go, mate.
Cheers, guys. Enough!
It's time to meet the players.
Introducing Stephen, the underdog, Jameson. Introducing James, Big Jim, Brian.
He was walking round to you one sad French afternoon. So we called into a shop for two. He bought himself a nice drink, a totally tropical nice drink. Then he saw.
Yeah. Good luck, Steve.
Go up, Bob.
And here we go with the last game. And we've got Stephen Jameson against James
41.
Bryan, the man with two names. And James falls off with a 41. James won it. So if James beats Stephen here, James will move off the bottom of the table, putting David Hood bottom.
100.
Which I will be honest, Dave Hood bottled that last leg, but brilliant game. One of the best I've seen David Hood actually play.
85.
But yeah, if James Bryan does win this, James Bryan does move off the bottom of the table.
60.
Not a massive shuffle, but will leave. So Dave will be rooting for Stephen here.
81.
It all depends how James wants to play. If James wants to bounce around that board and leave himself on 7-7.
60.
Well, both plays off going pretty well so far. We're starting off with a 41, then an 85, a ton, an 81, a 60. James smashes in another 60.
45. Come on.
So James got back into the leg with that 60 there, as Stephen only hits a 45.
100.
What can James do on his throw? So he hits a solid ton to leave himself at 140. Which way will James go?
Just.
No, and James, it'll be bull tops. It's not. He's gone for the treble 20 first start.
Ooh. 81. Bloody hell. Done the hard work.
And an 81 there from James. Stephen did it a ton in his last one, leaving himself on 149. But he's only to 26 this time. So James has the 3 darts here. Single 19, double top.
Oh, wrong double. Fuck.
And it looks like he's fluffed that one there, James. But he's still left himself there.
Honestly, God.
Yeah, third dart, Steve, for double 15.
Hold on.
So it's in there from James. James is taking the first leg on his throw. So Stephen on his throw now will want to come back into this one. That's the cigarette finished. So Stephen starts off with a 60.
81.
$62. Shocking.
81 reply from James there. Stephen comes back with a 62.
60.
What's James hit there? That's a 60 from James. 19 points difference so far. It's a 59 from Stephen. Doing himself on 320.
Oh, 28. Dear.
Looks like a score there from James. Well, not. It's not a score. It's a 28. It is a score.
180.
Oh, well done. Good darts, Steve.
Cheers, mate.
And a 180 there from Stephen Jameson.
85.
To leave himself on the 140. An 85 from James.
40.
So, interesting data here from Stephen. Putting a 40 to leave a ton. Now, James does need 77 plus
100
to pull himself back into the leg and leave himself on a checkout. It doesn't look like he's done that.
Second dot.
Oh, he has done that. It's a solid ton there. So, ton left from Stephen. And I think Stephen's taken that out in two. Stephen has. What a checkout there by Stephen Jameson. To level things up in this last quarterfinals of the last Silver League Week 7.
Shit out on the last one, 121.
Nice, solid 1-2-1 start from James there.
60.
60 reply from Stephen.
60.
It's looking like a solid 60 there from James. So leave 1-2-1 ahead. Oh, Stephen will be wanting to close that gap.
85.
But it doesn't look like he's done that. He has closed the gap a little bit, 36 points different.
45.
Only a 45 there from James.
83.
Not good data from James on that last one there. And an 83 from Stephen. And Stephen takes the lead by 2 points.
41.
Looks like James getting a little bit irate on that there. He is only 41. Another poor throw there from James. James needs to sort the darts out.
41.
But Stephen hasn't done any better.
James. 68.
James will be wanting at least one treble here. And he has done that. Leaving himself on a bogey number.
41. Come on.
Stephen hits a 41. So James has the darts. Needs to leave himself on a checkout. And that's
60.
looking like a ton of 60 there from James. I think it might be a 60. It is a 60. So 191. Stephen will want to close the gap.
60.
So a ton plus from Stephen here. It's not. He just follows with that simple 60.
43.
I think that might have been an 83 there from Jim. I'm not 100% certain. It was only 43.
God's sake. 78.
78 there from James. This is putting the pressure from Stephen, sorry.
Oh, God, where's that going? 37.
37 there from James.
Come on.
Stephen misses the double 10. So James will want to take this out. The devil's number.
Oh.
Gone for the 9.
Treble 9.
Double 8. Having his bust. James has hit the treble 9. So for a 2-1 lead now for Stephen.
God's sake. 50. You don't want to do that.
That's not
do
a 2-1 lead.
God.
He's only scored 15. So back to the devil's number for James Bryan.
9 scored.
It hits the 9 and it looks like a swap of darts.
18, no score.
So Stephen busts. James needs to take this out now.
Christ on a bike. 14 in the
I think he's left
madhouse.
himself in the madhouse.
Come on.
And he has done.
Double 2. Come on.
Stephen hits the 1. He's got now double 2. And
One
he's missed
score.
the double
Maybe
2.
one to finish.
So James in the madhouse. Can James finish this leg off? And he hasn't. It's big 18. This is a poor leg from these two players.
Shocking. Hold that. Sorry, mate.
So another bust there from James.
Thank God for
And Stephen takes
YouTube will
the
start
leg.
charging us
That's a
for time.
36 start
that.
leg.
Why?
That these two players are definitely better than this.
Are we Shanghai? 120.
So Stephen going off in the fourth leg on his own throw. Bangs in a 120.
100. Good darts, by the way, Steve.
James Bryan does need a big reply here.
Give me a ball. No, that's
He has.
all I
He's
need.
hit a ton. It's only 20-point difference.
Got a bounce out 21.
And only 21 from Stephen. That opens the door for James Bryan here.
Oh.
Thank you.
James Bryan knows what he needs to do in this leg. And he fires in another ton, punishes that 21.
95.
95 from Stephen Jameson.
98.
Oh.
Possible 98 there from James Bryan. It was a 98.
Oh, 30.
And Stephen definitely should have dropped for them 19s again there, making the same mistake as a player previously. Only a 30 then from Stephen. So James needs to leave himself on a checkout to give himself a chance in this leg. It's an 81 to leave a 1-2-2. Which way would he go? Is he going to go for the bull or is he going to go for the 18s here? He's gone for the 20s.
Sorry, 82.
He's hit 40 to leave 82. So a bull off treble 14.
58.
He's gone for the 18s.
$83.
48.
He's left on 64. Stephen's on 92. He needs to check this out.
Was that right? 48 scored, 16, 48.
I'm not the man that helped you with counting. I'm crap.
Yeah, no, sorry. Oh, Christ, still legend. 48 scored.
He's at the treble 16 with the first start. So James Bryan's on 16. Stephen is on 92. We'll be looking for the treble 20. It looks like a single 5 to leave 87. So treble 17.
77.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
There's my 57, double 10. Come on. Oh, 57.
So very weird darts thrown tonight. Different combinations from these two players.
83, 82. All right. 82.
I think he's left himself on 30.
Sorry, mate. Thanks. Thanks for keeping me right.
He's left himself on 20.
Well, don't worry. Oh, for the love of fucking God, wrong double. No score.
Double 10 was big to me in these wee games. Come on. A double start. Come on.
I know, innit?
Oh, how the fuck did that not win? It's awkward. 50. Fuck off, man. No score. Fucking went an angle for it was in.
Fucking bollocks. No score, but.
So we're still going in this leg.
Come on.
James has not taken that out. So Stephen has the darts now, double 10 to win the game. And the first two is outside, and the third one's outside.
Oh, and
So
Steve
James
was
now
there.
needs to buckle down, and it's double 8 now.
Thanks for the game, Harry.
Yeah, thanks, brother. Fucking
No, Stephen did hit it in the third down.
Should have been too old, really.
It should have
Oh,
been.
that is in.
Kinda
Yeah,
close
sorry
anyway
about
with
that.
the
That is in.
averages
That's
and that.
unlucky there from James
but
Bryan.
Yeah, well, yeah, and
Good man.
cheers, John. Thanks
Very
very much
unlucky
for
for
listening
James
to
Bryan.
Hi, cheers, Bob. Thanks.
Right, cheers, Steve. Bye, bye.
Cheers.
It's time to meet the players.
Introducing Baz, the grafter, Andrews.
Rocksteady beat of madness. One step beyond.
Introducing Rich, the Magic Man, Maslin.
Turn up the lights in here, baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need. Want you to see everything. Want you to see all the lights.
Rich.
So here we are in semi-final one. Rich will be looking to win this one straight up 3-0.
Cheers, mate.
What I'm sure Baz will.
IT.
$60.
So Rich started off with a 60-60. Baz smacking in an 80.
45.
45 there from Baz.
$60.
Another 60 there. Constant darts there from Rich, nice and straight.
60.
60 from Baz.
41.
Rich only putting a 41 in now, and Barry needs to take control.
41. Come on.
$140.
Good darts, mate.
Rich bagging in a 140, taking back control of this leg.
Fucking terrible. 44.
Baz pops out with a swear word there. That's a pound in the pot.
41.
Come on.
41 there from Rich.
44.
And another 44 from Baz. Not leaving himself on the checkout. So Rich has 6 darts at this.
57,
99.
77. 22 now. You fucking hit me. 77.
Unlucky, mate.
Good one.
That's fucking awful. 45, mate.
And Rich hit 77. Leave 22.
Second dart, mate.
Baz has got to the
good
checkout.
dart, Rich. Good luck, mate.
Baz did get to the checkout, but Rich said, I don't think so. You're too close. And on we go to the next leg. Barry, to throw first.
$140.
140 there from Baz to start. A better start from Baz.
140.
You fucker. Good darts.
Cheers, mate.
And Rich comes back with a 140.
Come on. Fucking hell. 19.
A solid 19 there from Baz.
85.
Which looks like a 45, so he's not. It's an 85.
59.
59 there from Baz. So he is still behind, and Rich has 3 darts more.
85.
It's looking like another 85 there. It is another 85 from Rich. Rich has thrown perfectly against the throw in this leg.
85.
And Barry follows that with an 85, but he's still not on a checkout.
49.
49 coming in from Rich. Leaving himself on 142. So Barry does need a ton plus here.
45.
Oh, fuck off. 79.
45. So he has left himself on a checkout. It's a big ask here. So he's treble 20, treble 19, double 18.
45, Rich.
And another 45 there from Baz. So Rich is sat on 63. He's got 3 darts to check this out. He's gone for the treble 17, leaving himself on 46.
46. Oh, God. Ah, fuck off.
I'm not sure
50.
what Rich went for there.
$44.
44 there, leaving himself on 64. Now,
Oh, fuck it.
Rich Maslin draws for the 1, and Rich Maslin's bust. This gives Barry Andrews the chance. Definitely the 16s here.
24.
24. So he leaves himself double top. He's hoping that Rich makes another mistake here. He's gone for the 1 again. And
oh, you fucking whore. 7.
it doesn't look like he's taken it. He hasn't taken it. He's gone inside. So double top now for Barry to get back in.
Yeah, second dart, Rich. Sorry, mate.
X. Fuck's sake. We'll play back.
Second dart there from Baz to bring it with a 26 dart leg back to 1-1. Two players still in contention for that first spot, for that second spot. As Rich starts with a 45, Barry needs to book his IDs up now.
22.
22 from Barry in reply. Rich bangs in a big 1, a big 20. That's only a 41. So Rich hasn't punished that 22 from Barry.
Come on. 68.
$45.
68. So he does punish it, but he's just back on level terms. But Rich, again, 340 scores in a row. Barry, again, will be trying to
come on,
put a big score in.
The fuck is that, man? 15.
$85.
Shot, mate.
So only a 15 there from Barry.
What am I doing? 30. Struggling now.
Barry's struggling now. Rich bangs in 85.
24.
And then Rich bangs in, it's looking like a 24. This is a 24. So Barry does need to come back.
Fucking hell, Bass. 45.
It's only a 45 there from Barry. 60-point gap. It's now a 100-point gap.
60.
So 60. That's a 20-point gap. So Barry does need a 140 or a 180 here.
Fucking hell, first start was perfect. 70, mate.
70 scored there. Half of what he needed, but he is closing the gap slowly. It's a single 19, not even 182 for Rich. It's another single 19. So 57 scored, even a 144.
Fucking terrible. 28.
Only a 28 there from Baz. So Rich has 6 darts. Again from a 144.
40.
Only scoring a 40.
135, Rich.
And 135 there from Baz. Baz needed that score there, leaving himself on 88. It's game's open now, but a very bad dart there from Rich Maslin. He's only scored 24.
84.
I was looking like another 44 there from Rich. No, it's not. It's an 84 there from Rich. So Barry Andrews will be looking for the treble 20, double 14.
48.
48 scored. So both players down to a finish. Rich Maslin goes inside the double 10, outside the double 5.
Yeah, third dart,
and inside,
yeah,
and he's
we'll
hit
play,
that.
Rich. Good dart, mate.
Third dart there from Rich Maslin. The lucky last.
$45.
45 there from Barry.
41.
60 coming in there from, a 41 coming in there from Rich.
Come on. 85.
And an 85 there from Baz. It's better from Baz. 89 points of difference.
92. Good dart, sorry, Baz.
Shot, mate.
92 there from Rich.
100.
Done there from Barry. Barry doesn't want to let this go.
55.
55 there from Rich. So Barry is now ahead.
What am I doing, man? Fucking hell. 9.
You could hear there in Barry's voice the giggle of shame.
43, let you off.
With that big fat round 9. But Rich Maslin again can't punish.
45.
And a 45 there from Barry.
Oh, you prick. 45.
45. Rich can't punish again. So Barry needs to leave himself on the checkout.
59, mate.
Oh, you fucking hero. 23.
23.59. So he has left himself on the checkout. So Barry just needs to punish this down.
94.
So 94. Leave himself on 62. 64, sorry.
You got a fucking waste of space. 45.
And Rich has left himself at the checkout, but Baz needs to check this 64.
No, when yeah, 24, mate.
24, but he still left himself with that double top. Rich Maslin now can't check out.
58.
And he scores 58 to leave 99. Rich does like his 99s.
Yeah, second dart, Rich.
Second dart from Baz, and we're going all the way again.
All the best, mate.
All the best, Rich, for the last one, mate.
$100.
Dart.
Rich starts off with a ton on his throw.
85.
And 85 following back from Baz.
85.
That's looking like an 85 from Rich, yeah. And Baz needs a ton plus here. Definitely needs a ton plus.
26.
And it's not. It's a 26.
56.
66 there from Rich to leave himself 250, 140 points clear.
I cannot believe that. 41.
41 there from Barry. This is now looking open for Rich, unless Barry can do what he has done
60.
Come and bring in some of them big scores towards the end of the leg. It's a 60 to leave 190.
Oh, fuck off. 28.
And another swear word from Barry. I think that's about £45 Barry owes into this kitty.
45.
Too late.
85 there from Baz. He said it's too late, but it's never too late in darts. As Rich only bangs in a 43, a ton 40 here from Baz, and he's right back in this leg.
Come on. 40.
And only a 40 there from Baz. So Rich has 6 darts from 102.
94.
Good shot, mate.
94 there from Rich. So Rich will be coming back for the double 4.
58.
58. He does leave himself on the checkout, but it's a 138. So double 4 now for Rich Malson to go through the final.
Yes.
And he's left himself in the nut house. Madhouse left there for Rich. So now it's Barry's chance.
60, 78. 98.
98's got to leave tops. So Rich doesn't want to bust this. And he's outside with the
Definitely
first.
not, mate.
And he's hit it with a second.
Well played, mate.
Brilliant.
Cheers, mate.
Strange game, mate, that was.
One of the
Brilliant
best,
marker
isn't it?
there for Rich
I enjoyed it though, mate, even though I lost.
Well
Well played.
Yeah.
Where he will face
First nine's really good tonight. It's another 70.
James
Yeah,
Johnson.
it was a weird game, wasn't it? It was like
I get below 200
Stephen
in your
Jameson.
game and I couldn't do anything. Whereas against Jordan, I was
Again, Rich
Jordan,
Maslin
Jordan.
was 70 average
that's
first
still
nine.
decent though, Rich. 70 first 9, mate.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
we're getting there slowly, Baz.
Yeah, that's it. At least I got past the fucking first round this week.
Well, yeah, and me. I
Rich.
played about 7 minutes. So about 7 minutes left and went off on a paddy.
Rich, all the best for the final, mate. All right.
Thanks, mate. Take it easy. I'll speak to you soon, alright?
See you later, about.
Yeah, bud. Take care. See you, mate, everyone.
Yeah, see you in a bit, mate. Well played.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, buddy.
Barry, you fucking useless bastard.
Oh no, mate. I don't know what the fuck's going on, Rich. I can't get. I seriously cannot just get in a rhythm, man.
You're just probably not practicing enough, mate. That's all that is.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
on Channel 2.
It's time to meet the players.
Introducing Stephen, the underdog, Jameson. Introducing James JJ Bullseye Johnston.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in.
Done the songs on that, Jordan, have you?
Here we go with the second
Right, good luck,
semi-final between Stephen Jameson and James Bryan. This could be a cracking game, this one.
43.
With both players going for the weird numbers. Sorry, it's Stephen Jameson against James Johnson. James won the ball. James goes off the 43. And a 9 there from Stephen.
Oh, where are you going? 44. One better than last time. Hey.
$44 there from James. James did
What am I doing? 26. Shouldn't have had a break.
26 there from Stephen.
Yes, 28. Flying.
28 there from James. Could be a good game, but then again, it could be a scrappy game. And it's looking like the latter.
Oh, yes. What's that then? 27. Brilliant.
Come on.
I did 27 by James Johnson.
Hey, 60.
And the highest score of the leg so far comes from Stephen with 60.
85.
Yeah.
In reply, James says, I don't think so, and smashes in an 85. So 106-point gap so far.
41. Just forget this leg.
What about the ones? 9. Brilliant, Ars. Absolutely fantastic.
Go away.
And James goes back, Stephen, that 9. And 81 there from Stephen. James could only pump in 41.
85.
Oh, really?
42. He's not on the checkout yet, though. And James just doesn't leave himself on the checkout.
Oh, God, 24.
So early stages in this second semi-final. And Stephen Jameson is taking advantage.
100. Hooray!
Too many sloppy darts by James Johnson. And James Johnson then corrects that and smashes in a ton.
What is that? 89.
Ah. Wow.
89 for
9.
Stephen. So James comes back with an 82
What the hell are you doing, James?
and hits a 9.
God, that's shocking, that. I'm not going anywhere I want.
60.
And yet
Not
you won the
taking
leg
it.
because I was just more shocking than you.
Oh, he has taken it.
Just keep being shocking and give me a chance.
Bloody dart, break and throw, get in there.
Well, Stephen throw first. Stephen is 1 up. 41 then from Stephen. That first leg was a very scrappy leg from these two unformed players. James comes back with a 45. I think this one might go all the way down to the wire, as long as James can break.
Oh my God, James, come on. 41. What are you doing?
41 there from James.
God, 41.
Oh my. 13.
James is just going downhill now. You can see he's getting very, very annoyed with himself.
59.
$80.
He comes back with an 80. So 22 points difference in this second leg of the second semi-final.
Oh, that's about 100.
James does need to just move on from where he is at the moment.
Not even 140.
Stephen puts in an 80, so 102 point gap.
Yes, 41.
And only a 41 there from James Johnson.
Excellent.
$140.
Good darts.
Come on.
What are you doing? Come on. Hey, trouble. 83.
Oh, what a 140 there from Stephen, and then an 83. So 80 left now for Stephen to go 2-0 up.
Oh, try and go double and fuck that. One double 10.
I think he's blocked the double top here.
Oh, well done.
Show me.
I want the double 10.
It's a contest.
And he's taken the double 10.
Come on.
Oh, much to the annoyance of James Johnson. James Johnson now needs 3 back-to-back legs, including a break. And at the moment, I don't think James has just got the stamina now.
61.
It's a great second dart, but a bounce out on the treble 20, scoring 61.
$60.
Well done, Josh.
It's looking like a good score here from James. That's better from James.
$24.
Lucky.
Yes.
44.
$24 reply there from Stephen, 44 from James.
God, 81. That's at least 100.
And 81 from Stephen to try and get himself back in the leg. Now, James does
60.
need to pull his... He knows what to do here, James. It's only a 60. Puts him 100 ahead. So Stephen will be coming back, trying to score that 100 to close that gap up, and he's not done that. It's only a 45 there. So James bangs...
99.
It's a 99 there, leaving a 137. So Stephen now needs a ton 40 just to get back into the leg and be down to check out. And again, he's not done that.
35.
It's 35. So James Johnson has 6 darts from here. Single 7, single 20. That's leaving 110.
31.
He's gone for the 18s and he's hit the 4. He's got 31 to 106. So James Johnson will be coming back. He will be looking for the treble 20. Single 6 double top or single 14 double 16. Has Stephen closed the gap any? I'm not quite sure he has. I could still leave James with 6 darts at this 106. And it has left him with a 6, still with 6 darts. So 106 here from James Johnson. It's a treble 20. Will he go 6 or 14? He's gone for the 14. It's double 16.
82.
And he's hit single 8 to leave 24. He will be coming back.
$45. You've got all the time in the world.
So double 12 here, and he's gone inside, so he's got to switch to this other side of the
12.
board now, and it's that's just nowhere there from James. Poor last start, but it's a big ask here from Stephen.
Oh. $137.
Dance.
Yeah. Double
So 137. That's very unlucky there. So Madhouse now for James.
No, fuck off. 10.
And it's a bounce out.
So yours.
Double 7. Yuck.
That is unlucky there from James. So double 7 for Stephen Jameson. And he's at the big 19, which lets James Johnson back into it. So double 1 for James Johnson to get back into this match.
Oh, I got it. First up.
Hold on.
And he's hit it first start there. James Johnson hanging on by the skin of his teeth with a 28 leg.
Wow.
James knows what he needs to do. So James is going to need some mistakes here from Stephen. That's a 58 there from Stephen to start.
44.
It's looking like a 44 from James.
God. 20.
Only a 44 from James Johnson there. But Stephen, it's a 28.
Fuck off. 30.
$100. Cheers.
Oh, fuck. 21. Jesus Christ.
And a nice solid ton there from Stephen Jameson. But James Johnson replies with a 21.
100. Yep.
Another ton from Stephen Jameson puts him almost 200, 186, 181. Sorry, 191 points clear. Yeah, I think James Johnson could possibly be done now.
125
railed off the ton.
Cheers.
Puts it at 125 to leave 90 after 15 darts.
44. What a load of shit.
So James bangs in the 44. So Stephen's got all the time in the world at this 90.
32.
It's 30. Leaves himself on 60. James is going to need some tremendous scoring now to get back into this. And that's a solid 97. But 173 points behind opens the door for Stephen Jameson to check this out.
Fuck this goal. Don't do it.
I'm thinking that's oh, it's not. Oh, that was in there from Stephen.
100.
And it's a ton there from James. Now that puts a pressure because that's James down on the checkout now.
What's that?
Yeah, well done.
It's a double 10 from Stephen, and that's check out.
Horrible darts,
Stephen
horrible
Jameson
darts.
defeats James Johnson. Snuffling any chance of James Johnson
Go and win
finishing
it now
second
anyway,
now.
fuck it.
Rich Malson has
Another
claimed
chance,
that
another way
second
we're playing.
spot. And Stephen
Beautiful,
goes through to the final.
Oh, that was horrible. Right, well, I'll just leave this in. Or you...
It's time to meet the players.
Introducing Rich, the Magic Man, Maslin.
All of the lights baby. Extra bright, I want y'all to see this. Turn up the lights in here, baby. You know what I need, want you to see everything. Want you to see all of the lights.
Introducing Stephen, the underdog, Jameson.
All right, mate. All the best, Dave.
Good, pal. Need it. I'll see you after.
55.
Well, here we are in the final of the final week, week 7 of the YouTube Silver League. The league table is complete even before this fixture. Jordan Roberts, as we know, has already won the league. Richard Malson has consolidated second.
66.
James Johnson is in third and a solid third. Stephen Jameson does jump up into 4th place above Martin Jones. Martin Jones drops to 5th. David Hood has dropped down to 7th. Barry Andrews has climbed to 6th. And James Bryan gets the wooden spoon.
60.
And we're off. And I've missed 15 darts here. So Rich Malson has the start, 55, 66, 60. Stephen Jameson with a 62, a 66, and a 41. So 12 points in it after 9 darts each. Rich with another 60, followed by Stephen with another 60. Still 12 points in it.
45.
45 there from Rich. Stephen is in this leg.
45.
Can follow the lead on, man.
And again, 45, 45. They're just following each other down here. I think Stephen's just trying to stay with Richard's scores. Rich bangs in a 97 to leave a 118.
43.
I'm sure Rich will be going for the 20s first, and Rich has gone for the 20s. Stephen hasn't left himself on a checkout, so that gives 6 darts to Rich Maslin. I thought there from Rich, leave 78. So Rich will be looking for the treble 18, double 12 on his next visit.
26.
And that's 26 there from Stephen, only just scraping onto a checkout.
58.
58 there from Rich, leave double 10.
120 over the left.
So big ask here from Stephen Jameson.
Yeah.
127. I'd have been some check. I'd have my best check ever.
Nice go. Yeah, good off, mate.
127 there from Stephen.
Why?
Rich has not checked that out.
19.
So Stephen has not checked that out either. So Rich needs to check this out now with his double 10.
Let's go.
And I'm not sure if that third dart is in. It's not. He's bust again.
Second dart. Whatever I'm at, Rich.
And Stephen Jameson has clinched that first leg. There are too many missed starts at double from Rich. That is very unlike him.
Thanks.
95.
Fuck off.
So Stephen's throw, and that was against the darts there. But Rich has shown his class now, coming in with 95 and 85, going almost 100 up after 6 darts. Break against the throw against Rich, which again is a very rare thing to see. So Stephen will be wanting to push 2-0 ahead in this leg, in the second leg.
Why? Easy one.
Uh, 83.
Fuck off. 66.
So Stephen just battling himself down now. 15 darts on 215. Richard sat on 178, and that's looking like a 98 or even a 138 there, maybe. It is a 138 there from Richard. Richard's absolutely hammering Stephen in this leg.
140.
And a 140 from Stephen. So double top now from Rich. And Rich he's left himself on that double 10 again. He might hit the double 6 for the last start.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's 74.
So 75 coming in here from Stephen. Can he clinch this leg as well? It's not looking like he has.
32.
So Richard bust that again. So Stephen is sat on 43.
Why did that one? 23. Go on, Rich.
It's getting to be a scrappy one after Rich started off very well here. So Rich still throwing for this double 4.
Yeah, third dart, mate.
And that must be in. That last dart has got to be in.
Killed you in there. Have you got it?
It is in. So Rich steals that break back.
What?
$70.
So Rich now starting off with a 70. It's all square after 2 legs. 2 breaks a throw. Stephen bangs in an 83. Puts him 13 points clear after 3.
30.
Only 30 coming in from Rich Maslin there. That opens door tad.
18. Come on, 15.
Stephen.
16.
Stephen using his fingers to count the.
I can't count, sorry. 18, 19 plus 15.
As Rich is already throwing.
18, 19 plus, yeah.
So
100 for me. 100 for me, so I thought you scored 18 plus 35.
Only 34 there. Right, there we go. 34. Rich bangs in a ton. Better darts there. And Stephen follows up with a 60. So a turnaround of 23 points now to Rich Maslin. And Rich Maslin will be wanting to push ahead now and definitely win this leg. That's a bad throw there from Rich. Another one. Leaving him 64 points clear. But but that's looking like a very bad throw from Stephen there. Look, that's looking like it's a 45. It looked like a 7.
44.
Okay, 26. Fucking
44 there from Rich, leaving himself 216. So Rich is still ahead in this leg. He does need to leave himself on a checkout after these 3 darts. I don't think he has done that. He hasn't done that.
$26 again. Fucking fantastic.
So back to the dart, and Richard's hit a 57 and leave 114. So Stephen's 113 points behind. Stephen really needs 67 plus here to leave a checkout. Otherwise, Richard's going to have, and he has done that. A great 1-2-1 there from Stephen.
Take.
So 94 left. 74. That's 54 scored.
Yeah, I gave you 26 left.
So 106 coming in from Stephen now.
Yeah.
Oh. He scored, mate.
Oh, fuck. 20.
So 60 left for Rich now. And he's left 40. So Stephen Jameson's coming back for the double 13.
6.
And he's at the big 6. So leaves himself double 10. That's way outside there. And way outside again there from Stephen.
6 scored.
Yeah, first start.
That's the first start there from Rich to go 2-1 up. Holds his throw.
Fucking even get a good leg in the ambulance, shit. Oh, come. Hopefully.
So Stephen now coming off in this 3rd leg, bangs in another sublime 1-2-1 there.
55.
Just needs to push on from that 1-2-1 because Rich can score. So that's a 55 there from Rich. That's looking like 43, 41 or 43 there from Stephen. It's not, it's just into 60. The angle's just deceiving me tonight. 52 from Rich.
Yeah.
100.
And the ton that Stephen definitely wants this leg. Puts himself 116 points clear after 9 darts.
Okay, another one.
One for Stephen. He's just left himself on a bogey number there, 179. We're struggling in this leg now.
I'm going to do long.
$85.
Oh, nearly the
Found left for Rich. So Rich trying to get himself back into the leg. And Stephen just misses that double top.
$53.
I need to rectify my score at the 100 I got, mate. 60, 20, 20, right?
What?
100, I didn't hit.
Correction there from Stephen. It was a 100 scored. The 53 scored from Rich, leaving himself on 153.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
fucking shocking. Then don't throw this away, man.
Stephen has split it. Giving Rich a chance. Which comes in with an 87 66. Now, Stephen will want to take this out, and that's looking very, very good with that first start there from Stephen. And it brings it back to 2-2.
Oh.
So Rich goes off with a 60.
$45. 41.
And Stephen comes back with a 45. 41 there from Rich. Rich just not pressing ahead enough, I don't think. This is looking like a really good score here from Stephen. That's looking like
100.
a possible ton or 140. And it is a ton.
140. That's me. With that slow, sorry.
Which bangs in a 140.
What?
94 points, 96 points difference.
100.
And 4 points difference now in the favour of Stephen. But both players look like they're coming alive now. It's looking like another ton plus there from Rich. Now it's a 60.
$140. This is the leg I wanted.
A 140 drilled in there from Stephen, putting him in contention for this leg. And Rich has stuffed that one up there, only scoring 28, leaving a 172 and a very, very, very big bogey number. So 116 coming in from Stephen. That looks like a 56. And it is a 56 to leave 60. Rich will want to leave himself as low as possible here, just in case he does get the chance. It's an 84 there from Rich, leaving 88. So 60 coming in now from Stephen Jameson. And I'm thinking that... I thought that was in, but it wasn't in.
Yeah, second dart, mate.
Oh, that was some Lego, wasn't it?
Yeah, well played. You stole it off him, mate. Well done.
So Rich Maslin has taken that 88 out and stolen the leg away from Stephen Jameson there. Stephen will be kicking himself. 43 now from Stephen. So Rich wants to start off very well here to try and move 5-4 points, put himself one game away, and he hasn't done that.
100.
Right. $100.
Oh, Stephen bangs in a ton, and it's replied at the pattern I'm noticing between these two players this evening is when one of them hits a bad score, the other one's following, and then all of a sudden a ton comes in, followed by a ton 40.
45.
Yeah, well, let me find it. Stop then. Off with the fucking fives. Fuck off.
And then again,
35.
41 followed by 45. It's the poor score, good score combination going on now. So will Rich break that combination?
70.
And he has. He's hit the 70, putting 32 points clear.
Fuck off with the ones now, man. 64. Susan, you still buy I play the game? Come on.
So Stevens hits a 64, leave 218. Rich will be wanting to hit a ton to leave 150. He's hit a 140 to leave 110.
45. Shit.
So 45. So Stephen hasn't left himself on a checkout now. So 110 remaining for Rich. He's at a 40 to leave 70. He's still got another 3 darts minimum at this.
45. Fucking organised trails.
That's a 30 score there from Rich. Stephen back on 128, but we know again Stephen can hit the scores.
$100. Oh, put 10 under mistake.
Let's go.
No score there from Rich. So 28 left for Stephen to pull himself back to a 3-3. It's double 14. Left hand side of the board. That's outside. So that's looking like an 11.
22. I'll leave a double 3.
Yeah.
No score.
Let's go.
Double 10 left now for Rich. And I think he's bust again, and he has bust again. This leg's becoming a bit of a farce for these two players who played decent darts all night. Stephen, it's single 40. He's now going for the double 7. That's outside. That's a good marker, but he's got outside again. So Rich now needs to take this.
That's that.
Hey. Fucking wanted to even out there, didn't you?
Yeah, and Rich has taken it. That's now 4-2 to Rich. He's eventually broken that Stevens throw after the first 2 legs went against throw. So Rich will now want to kick on in this 7th leg. And not a good start there from Rich with only a 40.
41. Fucking hate me. Drift after this side.
$61.
One, 2, 1.
Starts.
Just.
100.
So Stephen comes in with a 41. Rich answers with a 61. But then Stephen, again, as I said before, a rubbish score. Then coming in with a bigger one. So 1-2-1 from Stephen. Leaving 31 points behind. Now that's looking like another decent score there from Stephen. It is with a 1-2-3. Rich sat on 300. 84 points behind already. It's 45 and he's still going to be behind by 39 points. Stephen sat on 260. Definitely want to leave a checkout on this. And he has done that with an 81 score, leaving 135. So Rich will be trying to hammer this down. And that's not good there from Rich with that last dart, leaving hitting a 43, leaving 212. So 6 darts for Stephen Jameson here to bring it back to 4-3.
What's feeling?
It's looking like a 99. Or is it a 59? It's only a 59.
41.
You're saying just put my point back on.
41 there from Rich, which is nowhere near good enough.
Fuck off.
So 76 coming in from Stephen. He's not hit the 76.
Oh.
He's only had a 28.
Sorry. That was 38.
That's actually a 38 there from Stephen.
27.
Not a 28. So 38 left for Stephen. Double 19 to break the throw and come back in to this match.
Why is it at 13?
No.
Does that leave me 25? Fuck it, yeah, man.
He's not.
18. See what
I'm really not sure which way Stephen Jameson was going for that there.
Don't get last score it in, Rich.
I wanted to, yeah, he should have went straight for the 19s. I think he was going for the 6 double.
The last score didn't he register, he didn't press enter.
16.
I'm stuck on
He's
yours.
not hit that. He only hit 18.
2 seconds. 18.
That is only 18 scored there for Stephen.
You'll be up for in there.
Oh, so Rich coming back for a 144.
I've just got a blank screen.
I don't know what's going on here, guys.
I've got the score. Right, good man. Oh, I need this. Keep that alive. Why?
So 44 there from Rich.
15.
20 left for Stephen, and Stephen's hit the 15. It's looking like it is a 15, so a ton coming in. So that is 76.
Fucking shit.
So a single 20, leaving himself with 56 there. Another 44 from Rich. But a dodgy number here, and that's a single one. So double 2 for Stephen. It's outside and it's inside. So Stephen's left himself in the madhouse. We are running out of time there again, Jordan, and that's a single 16, double top, double 10.
36.
Rich has missed the opportunity there, so double 1 now for Stephen Jameson. And that's inside. That's a no score there for Stephen.
No score. Oh, no.
So Rich Maslin, 20 to go to win this match, and I think he's done
the
it.
best standard.
He has done it. Rich Maslin takes the final week, consolidates his second spot on leg difference only to Jordan Roberts. Both players finish on 11 points.
Well done, Rich, mate. Down that was.
Cheers, mate. Cheers.
Very unlucky to Stephen there, but my calculation on that 5-2 was correct. Well played to everyone in the Silver League, and we shall see you all next season.
Cheers, Rich. Bye.
Cheers, buddy. Take it easy.
Have you, mate? Good job.